Hello, Reagan here. So I'm going to just go ahead and jump right in here. This is part 2 of Cathy's flower house. Um, it's going to be 3 parts. I tried to make it into just 2, but it didn't happen. So the first video was mostly just putting the furniture together, and this one's going to be like making all the stuff that goes in the house. And the third will be actually building the structure and then showing off the finished result. As I mentioned in my last video, I didn't get every single bit of it because my camera was kind of overheating and I was having just, life stuff problems. So I recorded as much as I could, but there's a lot of it missing. But I do go over like some of the individual flowers and stuff. And like this is one of the things, this little basket, which is very cute because it's just some craft paper that you wrap in twine. And it's really cute. Turns out adorable, and that's definitely something I'm going to be incorporating in other stuff because I love little baskets, but my basket weaving skills are lacking at best. So I really like having this as an option. It feels like a cute alternative and easy like shortcut, and still looks visually pleasing. It's really cute. If you're new here, I'm Reagan, and I'm really into miniatures. I do a lot of kit building and everything from tabletop scale, like 1/64 all the way up to 1/12 scale and some 1/6 scale. This is a 1/24 scale kit that I'm working on right now. And I just really enjoy this. It's something that has got me through some really rough times. So now I do it for fun and enjoyment and not just as a complete escape from things that are going really bad. And it's nice to just have a hobby that's a hobby just for hobby's sake and not feeling like the only thing that's keeping you going. So anyway, I love to ramble, and I apologize if that's not something you want to listen to. Maybe this isn't the channel for you, but if you like to hear somebody mindlessly talk about a whole bunch of things with lots of disjointed conversation, here you go. I'm here. Welcome. I also, I have a lot of things I do that are like passion project things that I, kind of come and go with. I work on a podcast that I do. It's a solo venture that I really enjoy. You know what, and I'll be honest with you, like it kind of sucks, but it's fun for me to do like the research and stuff. I'm just don't actually put enough time and effort in it to make it like something amazing. But if you ever want to check it out, it's Twisted States. It's available everywhere. And if you follow me over on Instagram, I post over there a little bit more regularly. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to post there more. It's really rough when you're a hermit by nature. And it's really easy to, just, slip away from society and just kind of be in your little bubble and forget that you have to actually interact with other people. It's a need. Like we actually need other people, in our lives to a certain extent. I just hate to accept that. Not in a bad way. I don't completely hate all people. But yeah. I do like sharing, and I do have some really good online buddies, people that I've met on the internet over the years that are very supportive and very kind and very sweet and have really helped me to keep going and make me want to do better and do more. So, I keep saying, this is the year that I'm gonna, hit a good tight schedule and make more of it, and actually start like monetizing what I do more and stuff like that. And then something happens or whatever. But as I get older, like the obstacles are less and less because most of it is internal. And I realize that. And I realize the only way to get past it is, I'm the only one that can fix that. So I'm working on it. I'm trying very hard. And, the struggle is real, but it's okay. I'm going to do it. Eventually. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you a thing that has nothing to do with anything, but it relates to a thing. So, okay. My mom is seeing a specialist right now for some health issues that she's having. Nothing too crazy, just, you know, just something she has to get taken care of. And so we went over there, and I'm sans car right now, so I had to like Uber there. We went over there, and while we were there, I was like, well, we'll see what else is close by, so we can like maybe get a little walk in and check out some stuff over there. There should be like a restaurant we can go get lunch, or some kind of store or something, a little small amount of retail therapy, whatever. Might as well take advantage of it, because it's like kind of far from the house and a little expensive to Uber too. So I want to get the most, out of our money for going over there. We hit the jackpot. She makes fabric flowers. They're absolutely beautiful, and she's always looking for a good source of fabrics. And of course, I craft in all kinds of different ways, so I'm always looking for those kind of things. And we found 2 stores that are close to each other. They're kind of in the same shopping center, and like there's no. I'm not like. It's not like I'm not sponsored to say this or anything. Like they don't even know that I have a YouTube channel or that I do anything like that. But I just wanted to tell you about them if you happen to be in the Vegas area. There is a place that's been there 31 years. It's having a party tomorrow. No, Saturday. Called the Christmas Goose. So they're celebrating their 31 years. 31 and still having so much fun. On Saturday, May 18th, celebrating the goose's 31st birthday. And they'll have like prizes and all that fun stuff. They're doing a little like party. Anyway, but that is the Christmas Goose quilt shop on Durango, and they are amazing, and their stuff is beautiful, and the atmosphere is very nice in there. Everybody that works there is very nice, and the other patrons that were there were very nice. And it was all around just a great experience. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed going there and looking around, and I found some cute little fabrics. They have a bunch of like little like remnants and like things around the store that you can pick up for a very affordable price. And then their yardage, they've got some amazing. This is some of the best like novelty prints. There were so many cute things. There were like these little Jack Skellington head ones, like a tiny print. And then I'm definitely going to hit that place up for my Halloween fabrics this year, because, it's not that I dislike Joann's, but to be able to like shop locally, and support a small business means a lot to me. And I really like their selection of like what I've seen so far. I'm very happy with it. So I think it's going to be a good thing. And I plan on stopping in there every single time my mom goes to the doctor, and a few times in between. I really like that place. And then the other place that I found was West Side Trains. And I lost my mind in that store. It was insane. Oh, they have so much woodland scenic stuff. Like, half the store is like woodland scenic stuff. That you have no idea how happy that made me. And then of course they have like all their like the actual terrain stuff, as aside from just the terrain stuff. And then they have a bunch of like supplies and a really good selection of paints and brushes and tools. And I could live in that store, seriously. They also like buy collections. So and they have like they buy up like whole estates and stuff like that, people's like hobby collections. And so they also resell all that stuff. That's a whole different thing. And they're getting ready to expand, which is super exciting, because then it'll be a bigger store and they'll have more room for more things. And I spoke to the owner, Tina, while I was there, and Tina was amazing and said that like if I have any like suggestions for something that they should have in stock or whatever, that there's always, that's greatly appreciated, and that they try to do their best to work in everything that's got a demand, and that people want, so that they don't have to go online. They can go there and buy it in person and have a wonderful experience. And they also have a website and stuff too. I'll put a link down below. It's called westsidetrains.com. And once again, both of these places are over on Durango, here in Vegas. 2988 South Durango, I believe, is the address for Oh yeah, 2960 and 2988 during and like different suites or whatever. But quick Google search, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'll put links though down below. Yeah, those two stores though, yes, I could just both places. I could just live there, just go back and forth between the two. Definitely. And the tufts, all the tufts. Oh goodness, I was so excited. Like I said, at the quilt shop, I got some stuff. I got this little pale yellow fabric that I'm going to make some kitchen curtains out of for my painted lady. And I'll be sharing that with you soon. And at Westside Trains, I found some Woodland Scenics HO scale black bears. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to make. I haven't like planned out yet, but I have to make a little diorama with some black bears. It's a need. I thought those were so cute. So now that's something else to add to my list. I usually try to make the list and decide the things I want to make or whatever, and then go, get the supplies for the thing instead of just buying a bunch of stuff. But sometimes I just impulse buy things and I'm like, I'll figure it out later. So that's what happened there. But yeah, so great places, and it's so nice to shop in person again. I never realized how much I would miss that. And I despise going to like big box stores. Like if I have to go to Walmart, I feel like the world is going to stop. It's depressing. But I love going into a nice cozy little like, mom and pop business, small businesses make me happy. So I try really hard anytime that I possibly can to go, to support those places because they make me just so happy and hopeful. Because one of these days I would love to have my own brick and mortar store. That's like my dream. So yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so that's what I've been up to. We went out and did that and saw things, and then we hit up Jimmy John's and had some sandwiches, and they were delicious. And came home. So that was my big outing. It was exciting. Her doctor's amazing. He was recently in a skiing accident, so he comes into the room in like crutches and this big old brace. I was like, wow. Yeah, but overall, pretty good day. It was fun. It's fun to get out and nice to do something outside the house for once. But yeah, so back to this kit. Everything, it was so like simple and cute. Like this is just a piece of a toothpick that was painted blue that came with the kit, and you just like sharpen the end and make a pencil, and then use a pencil to color the end of the pencil. I thought that was adorable. These little flower pots though, if I had it to do all over again and like in the future, instead of folding down the rim like that, I think that I would rather cut that piece off and glue it on separately, because doing that and then trying to get the paper to curl the proper way and not just look like a wad of paper that's been abused, it was hard to make it look like a cohesive flower pot. You know what I'm saying? So I think in the future I will make sure to definitely take a different approach to these type of pots, because it ended up looking, I mean, you don't notice it. Like by the time I get everything else done and put together, it kind of blends in. It doesn't really take away from the aesthetic or anything too much. But they're cute. But I just think they look better if I cut that off instead and wrapped it around. It would give a little bit different look. Really cute. And I need to find something else. I have like a bone folder, but it's like a cheap one, and it's like plastic, not bone. And it doesn't have like a good edge on it, so it creases my stuff funny. It doesn't work very well for miniatures because like the creases need to be tighter. And I've been using this like awl that came from like a sewing kit or whatever, but it's too sharp, and sometimes I actually like cut the paper, which kind of sucks. I try not to, but I have the curse of heavy-handedness. I have really, I've freakishly strong hands, and I'm really bad about like crushing things and tearing things up. Miniatures can be a big challenge for me because some days it's like I'm wearing oven mitts and Swedish chefing my way through life. Other days I can handle doing really detailed work with no problem. It's very, it varies. It's very different. Sometimes it's one way and then sometimes it's another. It's very frustrating. So, I really have to find something else that's small enough to give me the crease that I want, but preferably not metal, or maybe like, maybe if I probably should look through, maybe in my, I'll think of the word in a minute. In my clay supplies, I probably have, like in those tools, I probably have a smaller, like a really tiny ball stylus or something. Like that might work. Yeah, I think I just answered my own question, fixed my own problem. I think a really small ball stylus might do the trick, because it would be less likely to actually rip the paper. Yeah, it sucks because like it's such a fine point that it actually cuts the paper and I don't realize it, and I go to fold it and it comes apart. It really sucks. Hey, stop it. I don't want to... What? Oh no. Sorry, Beans is talking. She's trying to feed me. What do you have now? Let me see. Oh, okay. So you know the biodegradable popcorn, like packing peanuts, that stuff, not popcorn, packing peanuts. The biodegradable packing peanuts that you can like dissolve in water. I don't know where she got it, so now I have to go and find out what she got into. But she just brought me one. It made the mama cat meow noise like she's trying to feed it to me, and dropped it at my feet. So, yeah. She's so strange. It's so cute. Baby noises. My cats run the house around here. Like, seriously, they definitely do. I've had to move my desk like 3 times to find the perfect place. I don't like to have my desk up against the wall. I like to have it like facing out into the middle of the room, or like at a window or whatever. But if I have it anywhere else but butted up against a wall, I have a really big problem with the cats like getting on it and stealing things and breaking things. So I had to move it, and knock on wood, so far so good. They have stayed off of it. But they're they're so cute, but they're so bad. The curse of being a crazy cat lady. They get into everything. My life is just nothing but cat hair. But it's so worth it because they are so sweet and they're so funny, so entertaining. Yeah. No matter how many of these kits I make, no matter how much like miniature stuff I do, I will still always and forever be completely like... What? Stop it. I will always and forever be just completely awestruck by how cute and how simple, and how like the simplest thing that is barely anything, like the smallest, tiniest little piece of paper or foil or whatever wire, can just be put together to make something that just is something, you know, is something else. A miniature version of something, you know, big in the world, and looks so convincing and so well. It's really fun. I had someone ask me the other day why I don't like have dolls in my stuff, like dollhouse or like in the kits or whatever. I don't like get dolls to put in them. For me, it's kind of an immersion thing. Here, give it here. Where is it? Sorry. It's kind of an immersion thing. I found that it's easier for me if there's not a doll, because then it's like that's my space to explore. If that makes sense. Versus me encroaching on a doll's space because it's their home or space or whatever. And I don't know if anybody else has that problem. If you do, I'm curious. Like, let me know. Do you like dolls in doll houses, or do you like doll houses that are without the doll? So that you can have more of an immersive experience with that. Like, what are your thoughts? Let me know. I'm very curious. Cat's having a blast. Unraveling this took me forever. It felt like so long. I was sitting here and I was watching a show and I'm like, this series is going to be over before I get this unraveled. It felt like it just took so long. It didn't take as long as it felt, but it did feel like a really long time. But once it was done and I used it for what it was supposed to be for, which is to wrap the trunk of these, it turned out so cute. I did go in though and like color a darker color because it was super bright and it didn't feel right to me. And then I tried to like use a light color on it, but the way it like turned out was darker than I wanted. So I might at some point go back and like dry brush a lighter color on top of it or something, but I don't know. I like it. It's fine. I'm happy with it. That's what's important, right? It's really cute and easy. You just wrap the stem and then you got this cute little banana plant thing. So cute. Okay, I'm going to be quiet for a little while. I'll let you get through the rest of this, and I'm going to go calm little beans down. I think she wants catnip. She's over at the cabinet meowing at it, so I'll check back in with you toward the end. Okay, so this is the last flower build of this video. And this is probably my favorite. I really think this is my favorite of everything that goes with this kit. Just absolutely adorable and so simple, and came out so cute. Just so cute. So we're getting ready to hit the end of this video. So I wanted to say thank you for anybody that made it this far, or even skim through and gets to hear this part. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my obnoxious rambling. If you did, I appreciate you. And like I said, I will have the final video for this up in the next few days, so keep an eye out for that. If you subscribe and hit that notification bell, you'll know exactly when that happens. I'm not quite to having a steady upload schedule right now, but I'm getting close. So but if you have your notifications on, then you'll know when it happens. So yeah. Oh, and real quick, I'm starting the Couch to 5K with my son on Monday, because I'm starting to have a little bit of health issues from sitting too much. My back is done with me. So I'm going to get active. If you find weight things or health things like that, not something that you want to discuss or hear about, I'm just warning you now. You can click away. I'm not trying to trigger anyone. I'm not on a diet. I'm not looking for my beach body. Just simply trying to improve my health a little bit, and whatever happens as a byproduct of that, cool. And if I don't lose anything, then cool too, as long as I feel better. That's the important part, and that's my goal. So we're also doing some stuff. We're going to go see a dietitian and work on some fixing some of our poor choices. Because lately, I don't know what happened, but I have hit this point where I just crave junk food. And I usually, even though I do eat a lot, I usually eat healthy. My choices of food are usually pretty good. I just have portion control issues. But let me tell you, lately, I don't know what it is, but I'm like, I could live on pizza bites, and corn dogs and pierogies. That could be my whole entire diet right there. And it's terrible. It's absolutely awful. And then energy drinks, I've been out of control. So, yeah, I'm trying to take some accountability and step up a little and get myself healthy, because it's going to be hot here this summer. And when it's really hot and I'm all slug, I feel terrible, and the heat makes it worse. And, if I build up my endurance a little bit, I won't be as miserable during the sweaty months. So, yeah. If you're interested in hearing about that, cool. If not, I understand. And I'll probably post about that over on my vlog channel, or just label the crap out of it if I happen to upload it here, so that you know if you don't want to hear about it. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for any and all things that you do to support not just me, but everybody that's out there doing their thing and sharing what they do with the world. And I will see you next time. All right. Bye.